In my lifetime, anime movies have evolved so much. As a kid, I always saw anime movies as non-canon filler fun. Think of all the shonen movies or the Pokemon movies. As a wee little lad, I didn't take them too seriously because I knew none of it would matter, especially when it came to the original show. You know how heartbroken I was finding out that Ash couldn't reunite with Latias? Bro, Latias fucking kissed Ash. How you not gonna bring Latias back? Could have catered to the weirdos over at r/Pokeporn. But this is my point. Anime movies did not matter. It took over 25 years for Broly to be canon in Dragon Ball. What makes you think some random ass Naruto movie is gonna matter? I remember when I watched the first Naruto movie. Mind you this, I was a huge Naruto fan at the time, so I was gobbling up everything Naruto related. But even I knew this shit didn't matter, or that it was so skippable, it gave My Hero movies a run for its money. I don't know where the trend of anime movies actually being canon or mattering came from, but thank God it did, because it finally gives them a reason to be watched. I feel like with the success of Mugen Train and Jujutsu Kaisen 0, we're gonna see way more anime movies. But as long as they matter and are canon, I'm not complaining. Just tell My Hero over there that it's not 2006 anymore, and that they can be canon with their movies.
But Satania, they are canon.
Shut the fuck up. No, they're not. If it's not in the original source, it does not fucking matter. You see, that's the problem with old shonen movies. They just didn't matter at all. You can go your entire life without watching them. Shonen movies with their original canon head-ass tomfoolery. I was shocked to see how the new One Piece movie was filler too. I thought Mugen Train was supposed to change everything and start the era of where shonen movies are canon. But nope. Instead, we get some goofy story about this over-designed character, and it don't look like Shanks is even in the movie that much. Swear to God, this shit about only talk about Shanks through his daughter's backstory. I just hope that shonen movies will become canon because it was mad fun watching Mugen Train and Jujutsu Kaisen 0. When the movie comes out, there's this hype around it, just good vibes all around. And that's what I want with these anime movies. But that's just shonen movies. There is way more in the anime movie sphere than just shonen. You got Ghibli, you got anime movie originals, you got manga getting adapted into movies, and then you got movies that are just canon to their respective series. And, yeah, you got some hitters and some non-hitters. Firstly, y'all already know I don't like Your Name. I don't have to get too much into it, but just know movies like that, such as Weathering with You, I will not be watching. Then, what about movies from Studio Ghibli? Surely you'll like that. And, there's something I have to tell you. I don't like Ghibli that much. I know. They are quite popular, but they just don't do it for me. I haven't watched all of them yet. I've only seen Grave of Fireflies, Howl's Moving Castle, and My Neighbor Totoro. And from this small sample, I can tell you that it's good, but that's about it. I know that judging Studio Ghibli from only a few movies isn't the best, but I just haven't seen anything that I've been blown away by. I still have hope for the ones I haven't seen, such as Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, Ponyo, and Castle in the Sky, but that just remains to be seen. Going straight from one unpopular take to another, guess what? You know that movie Silent Voice? Yeah, I didn't like that either. Yeah, I expected that. Silent Voice just didn't hit for me, what can I say? I didn't think the story was anything crazy. I can acknowledge that it was sad, but I just didn't get sad watching it. I've gotten more sad from watching AMVs than I have from Silent Voice. Speaking of things getting adapted, I like the trend of anime series getting rebooted into movies. Series like Madoka Magica or Evangelion. I would love to see more series get remade into movies like... I don't know what, but I wouldn't mind seeing more series get remade into movies. I know I'm missing out on talking about old classic anime movies, but there's just so much more to the anime movie world. It's a beast within itself. There are lots of great movies from before my time that I just haven't watched yet. Anime like Perfect Blue, Akira, Ghost in the Shell, also new modern anime movies that come out every year. There are always new anime movies coming out that I just don't get to watch. I know I should put in the time to watch them, but who else is supposed to play Apex Legends and die in the first minute, Exactly. You can thank me for boosting your KDR with a subscribe. I want to talk about my favorite anime movies before I wrap this shit up. For my limited movie head-ass, I can only think of 3 movies as my favorites. First off, we got the Chunibyo movie. What a great conclusion to one of my favorite anime. This movie was amazing. Makes my heart melt just thinking about it. Chunibyo is great with the relationships, Seeing Yuta and Rika evolve their relationship and actually have proper one-on-one time together. Magical. Simply magical. It was a great way to end the series by showing how Rika and Yuta will love each other even if Rika isn't Chuni forever. Man, I love Chunibyo. I miss it every day. I highly recommend this movie to anyone that likes rom-com animes because it's just so good. Whether it's this movie or the series, like, there is so many great things about it. Whether it's the characters and how they evolve, especially how Rika's character changes, just evolves in general in the series. It's just so wholesome, so nice, and makes my cruel little heart melt when I watch it. Another movie I want to talk about is the Tanya movie. This gotta be my favorite action anime movie because the action in this movie was insane. The fight between Tanya and Mary was awesome. Them flying around with the awesome camera angles, breathtaking. This movie just grips you in, it's just fantastic. Unlike Chunibyo, this movie just continues the story for Tanya. And this is why I'm glad for the trend of anime getting canon movies, because the effort they put into this movie, holy shit, it's astounding. I highly recommend Tanya in general because if you like war or action or just really good anime, you're gonna love Tanya. Because the action, bro, there's not many times where an anime just grips you like this. Tanya is one of them. Because you're just in awe of how great the fighting choreography is in this movie. Them flying about, them using guns and magic and all that. It's really awesome. And I can't wait for season 2 of Tanya. Now, for my favorite anime movie of all time, can I get a drum roll please? It's Konosuba. Yeah, I'm not saying all that. The Konosuba movie is hands down my favorite anime movie. First of all, it continues the Konosuba story, so it's canon, that's a plus. Second, the humor in this movie, moi, chef's kiss. Definitely the funniest jokes when it comes to Konosuba. And bro, the animation, the part where Yunyun and Megumin go fucking apeshit? Holy, that was just awesome. It's everything I loved about Konosuba, but just more and better. It's a fantastic movie, and the only anime movie I've rewatched on my own willingly. That's how you know I like something, when I rewatch it on my own volition. So yeah, that's my video about anime movies. I know there's a lot that I didn't talk about because, you know, honestly, I didn't really watch anime movies like that. As you can see, I didn't watch the Rebuild movie, I didn't watch a lot of the classic movies. Ghibli movies, I barely scratched the surface on. But from what I watched, it's just, you know, it's my thoughts. When I came back to watching anime like full time, these are things I just noticed. I was just wondering about like where they come from. I still really don't. It's just ever since 2010s, they just decided, you know what? Let's make anime movies canon. I'm here all for it, bro. It just gives a reason for me to watch it. Because, you know, prior to when I came back, you know, if I heard an anime getting a movie, I just didn't give a fuck. But now, you know, when you hear anime getting a movie, for the most part, you get excited. Unless you're a My Hero fan or a One Piece fan, then you're just fucked. Because Shonen Jump just doesn't fucking like you. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. There will be more videos. Hopefully. Have fun. Have a good day.